Noisy Pixel.
近づく
As a big fan of Mo Novel's visual novels, I looked forward to the release of the If My Heart Had Wings spin-off. Although I had started playing If My Heart Had Wings before, sadly I didn't get to finish it. After playing through the game's spin-off, however, I will definitely take this as a motivation to go back and finish the original, as I absolutely enjoyed my time with its charming side story. I'm Brad Crespo, and this is Noisy Pixel's review of If My Heart Had Wings Flight Diary by Lynn Caramella.
だから一緒にシャワーしませんか？もちろん水着着用ですよ。少しはパンツの気分も解消できるかも。
If My Heart Had Wings Flight Diary tells the story of multiple characters of If My Heart Had Wings. It counts as a spin-off of the base game and includes its epilogue, prologue, and different other stories. There are a total of 6 stories which revolves around different girls and outcomes from the main game each time, so there is a lot of content available to read. These girls get an entirely new adventure as they were not romanceable in If My Heart Had Wings, even though this counts as a spin-off. I enjoyed getting the chance to read through these stories about side characters that I couldn't romance in the main game. I expected it to be a typical spin-off of the relationships of the romanceable girls, but I couldn't be more wrong. Flight Diary highlights friendship as a whole, and it also has some funny scenes. If you already had a taste of If My Heart Had Wings, you can expect Flight Diary to be the same style as its main game. Flight Diary is comedic and lighthearted, while it revolves around serious themes such as fulfilling one's dream. With that said, I really enjoyed that this game did not focus on romance too much. Flight Diary is definitely not a dating sim like its previous main game, since it plays out more like a kinetic novel instead. This means there are no choices or branches available in this game, besides choosing one of the 6 stories. However, the story of If My Heart Had Wings is explained well in Flight Diary, so it's possible to go into it without having to play the main game beforehand. Since Mo Novel is famous for its all ages only versions, you should be aware that this game does not show explicit sex scenes. It is, however, implied, which sometimes made it very confusing for me, such as during a kissing scene that seemed off since it felt overdone with its strange sound effects. Speaking of sound, the game soundtrack is lovely and the voice acting is superb. As far as looks go, Flight Diary contains a lot of beautiful CGs and even some really romantic ones. The characters in If My Heart Had Wings Flight Diary have a lot of different facial expressions and positions as well. All in all, If My Heart Had Wings Flight Diary is a very lovely spin-off of its main game, If My Heart Had Wings. If you enjoyed the main game, you will absolutely love Flight Diary as well. It's such a charming title with a lot of lovable girls and comedic moments that will make you laugh and leave you full of joy, as it did with me. Noisy Pixel is giving If My Heart Had Wings Flight Diary a 9.1 out of 10. Thanks for watching. You can read our full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is ran by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all of our future content.